Hi, everybody. This is Caroline Sotheby, and welcome to Up, Down, and Around Town. Okay, you want to know what's going on around town? Keep featured with our program. As a matter of fact, I'll have to give a plug for our program, Up, Down, Around Town. 35 years ago is when we started this program, and it was supposed to be a summer replacement show because at that time, City of Wyandotte had festivals at Yak Arena every week. So what turned out to be only a summer has followed us through for 35 years. And we're going to have a special show the third Tuesday of this month, and hope some of our volunteers who are still with us might be able to come and talk about the past. Anyway, Yak Arena is still having festivals, and this time it might be only for one day, but we're going to go to Father Brennan and Rick from St. Vincent Pallotti Parish, right? Hey, tell us what's going to happen, where and when.
Well, as you say, it's going to be a one-day festival, and we're looking forward to having a great festival this year. As you're aware, the last number of years have been difficult, and getting volunteers has been extremely difficult. So with the encouragement of Rick and our parish community, we decided that this year we'd go for a wonderful one-day festival on May 13th, the day before Mother's Day weekend, of course. It's a wonderful weekend, and be a wonderful gathering of music and food and entertainment for children and for adults. And please God, it'll be a wonderful fundraiser for the parish, and we'll hopefully, we will definitely give away $10,000 on the night as well. So anyone who hasn't got a ticket, come on down and get your tickets on the night. $3 a piece, or 3 for $10.
Okay, that's a good thing to know, because that's important. But it's better this year because it's not just putting a raffle. You're at least having a chance to get together and meet some of the people that belong to the church, and probably even their friends and relatives, so on and so forth. But you do have kids active in it, and that's one good thing about it, too.
Yes, indeed, we do. We're very blessed. This year we have a wonderful kids zone this year, which is going to be run by a wonderful man, and it's completely fantastic facility. He's going to start it from what is it, 10?
11 in the morning.
11 in the morning, and he's going to run it until 8 in the evening.
Wow.
And as opposed to last year's and the years before, where you pay so much per ride, this year we're making it very easy on people. It's going to be $12 for 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., as many rides as you want to run on. Or if you really want to stay all day and play, it's $20 for all day fun for the children on the ride. So,
boy, you're going to get tired.
Well, after I do all the runs once or twice, I might finish then.
Yeah, you never
let
know.
the kids in behind me.
Okay, so that's going to be on the grounds then.
That's in the Yak Arena.
In the Yak Arena?
Yeah, everything
inside.
is inside. On
All
the roof.
inside, yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, and it's kind of things for kids younger. They're not big stuff, but, I would say 12, 13 and under. There's a lot of variety within the Yak. We've been working with this guy a number of years. It's called Mason Rail Time Adventures. They're from near Lansing, and he's a grade school principal, so he's a kid-oriented person.
So he knows.
And he's so easy to work with. He usually, when you're dealing with that kind of stuff, it can give you headaches, but he's basically give him the space, and then that's it.
Well, what part of the inside are they going to be in?
They're in the north half.
The north half? Okay.
Or a little less than half, but.
All right.
And then, of course, we also have vendors coming in as well. There's a number of vendors who are going to have tables for people to come and buy whatever they have on offer. Crafts and vendors. Of course, it's the week before, or is it the week around the time of the vendor sale, which is always happening. So it gets a few vendors come in to get to show their wares and have a bit of sales on that. And then, of course, lots and lots of food. And, of course, lots and lots and lots of drinks. Some soft and some not so soft.
Well, you're going to have the Irish whiskey, aren't you?
There'll be plenty of whiskies and Irish coffees and beers and soft drinks, and so there's something for everybody's choice and taste,
Okay. All right. But
as
with
well
the-
as bingo and
Okay.
as
What?
well as bingo and
Okay. Oh, you're going to have your, sure, your games.
yes,
Your-
yeah, but
yeah.
I'm drawing a blank.
Vegas?
Vegas, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we got a license, did we?
We did, yes.
Oh, I didn't hear.
License is approved. So,
How about that?
The last minute.
You've been busy too.
yeah, that has
Okay.
been all approved, yeah. So we'll have
All
to.
right. You're going to have enough room though for people to sit, or are you planning to just standing around and dancing?
No, there'll be a lot of seats. A lot of
There'll be
seats,
enough?
Lot
Yeah.
of,
Lot of seats, yeah.
Yak got new tables not too long ago and chairs, and yeah, there'll be plenty. You know, it'll be almost the same as it's been. The Vegas area will be smaller, you know, than it had been in the past.
Oh yeah.
And, so yeah, it'll be the same as we had it pretty much. And,
Well, with that, you have to prepare beforehand. Don't you have to get the names of the people that are going to be the?
yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, all the
And they
people
have
who
to
are.
be double checked, and then you
They've
get permits.
got their police vetting and everything has been done, and we
Yeah.
signed off on all of them last week. And then we have bingo as well in what would be called the room, the heating up room, I believe was
The
what.
warm-up room is where
Warm-up
everything will be
room?
so
Okay.
quiet there. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we used to have the book sale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no book sale this year because we're doing that different now.
All right.
Yeah, so-
Well, you probably ran out of books too.
Never, not Gerald.
Gerald has never ran out of books. He runs,
Never.
We're very lucky. He runs a separate book sale to support the Palatines during another time of year. I forget what
In
time.
the fall, yeah.
Yeah, during the
Yeah.
fall street fair, or not street, during the fall sale. You know,
The yard sale.
Yard sale. So during
Yeah.
the fall yard sale, he runs a book sale for,
Okay.
and then the funds from that, then he goes to support the Palatine missions. So
That's good.
everybody's helping everybody. It's the beauty of a wonderful parish. Someone helps someone, and someone else helps someone, and together then we make a wonderful team.
Yeah. One thing I did ask Father before he came on, I didn't realize he'll be here in Wyandotte 7 years come this fall. So it's like those years pile on, don't they?
They fly in. And of course, I was blessed when I started that Father Michael Kremen was there as a guide to help me and to show me the way things should be done. And he had just started the construction work in the parish on fixing the roofs. And unfortunately, he passed and the work continued to grow. And our parish has been blessed. I published there last week in the newsletter that we spent almost $4.3 million fixing parish property in the last 5 years.
Yeah, but at one point, if it isn't taken care of, you won't have it.
True. Oh, if you don't take care of the roofs and the properties, you
Yeah.
don't have anything to come back to, and there's nothing for the next generation because they have to start from the ground up again. So, maintenance and repairing property is essential.
Yeah. For some people don't realize, we're a combination of St. Joe's, St. Elizabeth's at one point, and St. Patrick's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all three parishes were merged together and formed together in 2013. And the parish was, we disposed of, unfortunately, we had to dispose of St. Elizabeth's property at the end of town there. It wasn't viable to continue with all properties. And again, we were very lucky. We were able to sell it for a nominal fee to the arts, the arts centre, this
Yeah.
St. What's it called? The St. Pat, the
It's a performing
secondary
arts.
performing arts,
Yeah.
yeah. And that's wonderful that they have that now, and they're using it and putting it to fabulous use. And and then we had to maintain and upgrade the remaining parish property. So
Yeah.
together it's a team effort and it's a Wyandotte effort, but also outside Wyandotte, because our parish, I would say 60% of the parishioners who come from outside Wyandotte. Mm-hmm. So we're blessed.
Well, their parents or grandparents were basically from here, and they had no place to get a home, so they had to go out in the other neighboring cities. So yeah.
Oh, is that
So
how it
it's nice.
happened? Ah,
Yeah.
So see, I'm learning tonight too. I'm learning from you.
Caroline's seen a few
Tell
things.
my kids I learn something new every day. It's
Yeah.
something always. Oh, really? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you didn't. Well, yeah, because at one point, you're not aware, but you have your Germania group, you have all these other groups that came in, and then they had families, they had big families. And where else would you go? I mean,
I was told that at one point in time there was 58,000 people living in Wyandotte,
yeah.
and now it's less than 30,000. But it's a phenomenal community and a great community, and it's so kind, and people within Wyandotte are just wonderful people.
Well, it's nice to have you too. So you're a nice person too, right?
Thank you.
You know what though? It keeps on going on. You didn't have a place last year. You simply had the raffle tickets.
Exactly.
This is a start now, because before you used to have a Friday and Saturday before Mother's Day.
Exactly.
So you're just concentrating now on the 13th, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Saturday the 13th.
And 11
Of course,
o'clock
the
to...
Feast of Our Lady of Fatima.
All right.
Could be a very good day for us.
Yeah. See, now that's something I didn't know.
Yes.
All right. You always have food. So what's lined up for the food department?
Well, Rick knows more about food than I ever will.
All right. Well, we pulled in some expertise with Mike Isbicki Catering, who's been helping us out a lot with funeral lunches and this and that. But Mike's getting close to retiring, and he caters a lot around Wyandotte. He did PRCU party last weekend, and Mike caters all over the place. But so we pulled in his expertise to help us out, because 2019 was the last time we did it, and unfortunately, in 3 years we've lost some people, in a number of ways. So God bless them. But so anyway. Basic hot dogs, chili dogs, Italian sausage, peppers, onions, kielbasa, kraut, pulled pork from Firehouse Pub right across the street,
Okay.
Pierogies from Strodex and Hamtramck, French fries, mac and cheese bowl made by Mike and his wife Phyllis, loaded baked potato soup from McCaffrey's.
That's usually good.
That's a tradition.
Yeah.
And stuffed cabbage from Veronica's Catering, chicken tenders. With the help of My Place Bar, he helps us out with the chicken tenders. Rhapsody, I was at there today and ordered 3 pans of their dumplings, the
Oh, yeah.
Hungarian dumplings, and potato pancakes from Strodex, and popping coffee. So
Okay.
you won't go hungry. If you do, it's your own fault.
Yeah, yeah. Or else by the time you get in and do all the other things, you might not have enough change.
All right.
Okay.
Well, what we decided too was, instead of dinners and combinations,
Yeah.
we're pricing everything very well. And
Okay.
so by picking 3 items, you got a combination plate, and it'll be
Okay.
affordable. So,
All right. That's good then. Yeah. So what's the best time to probably come to eat, though? Is it all through the whole day or just a certain hour?
it'll start a little slow. By 3 o'clock, it'll be full-blown chase.
You think so?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's our plan. Yeah. By 3. I mean, they'll be, starting things right away.
Yeah.
But the more like dinner items will be starting around 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Because that way they'll be, good quality for when.
Well, it's Saturday. People have more time. And unless the weather's nice, they won't be doing their gardening.
That's true.
So you'll have them.
And we usually get a good rush of people. Usually comes down after the 4 o'clock mass as well.
Yeah.
So,
we-
yeah.
the 4 p.m. mass, and then a lot of our parishioners will come down from the 4 p.m. mass and get a bit of dinner and some beverages, and then please God wait on for the rest of the night and enjoy the other entertainment, because there's phenomenal entertainment this year with
Yeah.
Phoenix
was telling-
Theory and Your Generation. So
Yeah, they were meant to be the headliners, one for Friday, one Saturday. So we actually have headliners back to back on one day. So
How about that?
absolutely, it's phenomenal music and phenomenal work, and please God, it'll be we'll get a phenomenal crowd to come and join, and it's only $5 in after 5 p.m. So either you come early and you buy loads of food and a fair share of drink, or you come a little bit later, you pay $5 to get in, and then you get to enjoy all the music. And of course, don't forget there's basket raffles. My God.
Oh,
this
we're
year
breaking a record this year.
we have about
Really, again?
50.
Yeah.
I would say there's almost 50 basket
I
raffles.
talked today, she's at 60.
60.
Really?
Growing and growing.
60 basket raffles.
Yeah.
Okay, is
And
that
we
the
still got
big-
prizes aplenty, too.
And prize aplenty. So there'll be lots and lots of options
Lots of
for people.
winners.
Oh, yes.
Well, it'd be nice because if it's right before Mother's Day,
Mm-hmm.
somebody can grab,
Yep.
don't have to worry about going and buy anything else. Just
Yep.
say, hey, I'll pick this
Hey,
up.
buy loads of raffle tickets and please God, you'll get loads of gifts for your Mother's Day.
If you're lucky, right?
Mm-hmm.
Please God, please God.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, I know you mentioned about the food already, and you started telling me, though, about that Phoenix
Phoenix
Theory
Theory.
band. Yeah.
Phoenix Theory is they're based. Well, the leader is out of Allen Park.
Okay.
Former member, original 50 amp fuse, and he's a very well-known keyboard player, and a lot of national acts. Let's say a big-name singer for like the Riverfront events when they need they'll hire him to to play, and then their bass player is a music professor. Trained even in classical music, so he's well versed. He does the directing with full orchestras and choirs, and he's very involved with youth choirs, kind of like our cat.
What type of music, though?
For his choirs? Oh, their music.
yeah.
They're wide variety. They're not hard
they?
rock. They're all over the map in times. And a little more emphasis on as a rock and roll band, if you want to call it, of the keyboard over electric guitar. But they mix it up. It's a wide variety and new stuff. Oh, I almost forgot.
What?
They hired a girl singer, and this is going to be one of her first gigs with them. They're very high on her. I've never seen her myself. A younger girl, and he said she's a knockout singer. So there's going to be, you might have seen Phoenix Theory before, but you're going to see they've been working hard. They're going to showcase her at the Spring Fling. She's been at a couple smaller things, but she.
Are you talking about Mary?
I don't remember her name. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It kind of went right over my head.
Because
She's Italian. The name's Italian. I know that.
oh, she's Italian. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So that'll be a good feature.
Yeah, so even though you might have seen Phoenix Theory, it's not going to be, it's going to be new improved, with her on board.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the first one. That starts at 4:15.
Mm-hmm.
And then your Generation in Concept.
Which is
at
not a
8
band,
o'clock.
it's really a show band.
Is it?
There's 4 musicians and 3 singers.
Wow.
And they they do Vegas. They did Hawaii, like for a millionaire club. They get hired every year to do shows for them. So it's more. A lot of money in their clothes and costumes. Put it this way: to see them for $5, I've never seen them do a show cheaper than $25 normally. So you're getting a bargain to see them.
Are
at
they
$5.
local too, though?
They're more out northern Detroit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, north. The guy who is their manager is involved with the Morries in Royal Oak. So anytime they don't get a big show, they're playing at the Morries late for the
really?
younger. Yeah, so they're out of that Royal Oak and northern area there. But
I wonder if they're ever going to come down to 142 Maple Street.
they could,
Yeah?
definitely could. Yes, they're that kind of a show. Yeah, they're like I said, they're not a band. It's really a show.
It's really a show. All right, but you can sit there at the table while you're eating or drinking and watch them and enjoy them. Oh, all right. Did we sort of cover everything? Oh, wait. Great food, kids zone, crafters and vendors, raffles, drinks. Already. And don't forget Saturday, May 13th, 11 o'clock to 12 a.m. I thought it was
11. No.
That's
Oh
what
yeah, it
this
ends
one
at
says.
yeah,
Close to
that's
midnight.
close to midnight.
Goes to midnight.
Close to midnight.
Goes to midnight. With the help of God, it'll 1 to midnight. And at 10 o'clock, we'll be giving away the $10,000 raffle.
Yeah, 10 o'clock will be the drawing.
So that's
Okay.
the big drawing at 10 o'clock. And it's 10,000 for the first prize, but we have multiple other prizes as well on that night. And as well
Yeah,
as
we give away 14,000.
yeah, and as well as that, there's also a 50-50 prize as well. We give away for many of our parishioners when the tickets were mailed out to them at home. They got a package of tickets, but there was also 50-50 tickets as well. So with that one, we give away usually 5 or 6 $500 prizes. And so
More winners.
so to have more winners and more people enjoying a wonderful day. So we give away 50% of that money, and of course the parish gets the other 50%.
Thankfully.
Thankfully, well, we need it all. There's a big project coming up this year. We have to do more roofs in the parishes, so another $460,000 to spend on the roofs of the parish hall and the Elizabeth Education Centre and St. Pat's School. So there's always something to be done
Air
when you maintain your
conditioning's
properties.
not far away.
Well, with the St. Elizabeth area now, you do have, maybe we could give a plug for them, but the cooks have a meal at least once a month, right? And the specialty where you can come and order for the cookers, don't they come at least once a month and have a special?
You talk about the happy cookers. Not quite that often no more. I don't think.
no.
Unfortunately, the Happy Cookers, like everyone else, they haven't as many volunteers as they used to have. So they had a Marie Salad Luncheon last week.
Okay.
And then there'll be other events as the summer goes on. But for the Happy Cookers, all the funds they raise go directly to the Poor and Needy Committee.
Okay.
So everything they raise goes to help the poor and needy in the parish and to keep that fund going. So every organisation in the parish and every section of it is trying to help and assist other sections of the parish and the community, the wider community. Like our parish every month gives $2,000 to the St. Vincent Pallotti or the St. Vincent de Paul Wyandotte.
Okay.
To allow them to help people who live in the 48192 zip. So you don't have to be a parishioner if you live in 48192 and you are in need. St. Vincent de Paul is there to help, and they reach out and they help with electric bills and they help with other unforeseen costs and necessities, because we know that Wyandotte is a wonderful community with lots and lots of generous people. But like all communities, there's a number in the community who are more in need than others. And that's where we have our St. Vincent de Paul community, which does definitely reach out and help and give away many, many thousands of dollars to those in the community. No more than the food pantry we have down at Pat's. Every week we give away between 50 to 70 pounds of food to members of the community who are in need. So I suppose it's in giving that you receive. But I suppose that's what Scripture would say. But for us, it's in receiving that we can give.
True.
If we don't receive it, we can't give it. But we're blessed. As a community, we're truly, truly blessed to be able to give back to the wider community. We give back to everyone in Wyandotte who's in need, if we can.
Well, that's great, because, you know, you don't realize until the schools start handing out free breakfast and lunch to the kids that
Yeah, that was amazing.
far that actually extends. I mean, you figure, oh, everybody's got a job. Not everybody has a job. Some families might be divorced, separated. Even maybe if some of them are in a service. So that puts a little loophole too in their family situation.
And we're very blessed. At Christmas time, we give away many, many thousands of dollars through the Wyandotte schools to those who are in need for Christmas.
Okay.
We work directly with the school board because they will be aware of everybody in the, in the community who would be in need. We wouldn't be able to assess them ourselves, but we use the school board who, through them, we say, give us 30 or 40 families that need help and assistance for Christmas, and we're blessed to be able to do it every year for the last number of years. And again, we're very, very blessed. Shoppers Valley comes in behind us as well on a lot of that work, and also is very generous donors to most of the people in our community who are in need. So another wonderful company in Wyandotte, Shoppers Valley. They must be acknowledged for the work they do.
Well, like you said, though, if it wasn't for receiving, you wouldn't be able to give.
No.
True.
So it's a welcome, like, hey, come on down, enjoy yourself, participate, and just one day only, but hey, it's better
Make the
than
best
none.
of it. Make the best of it.
If you come down for one day and you walk away with $10,000, you'll be very happy.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I got the numbers wrong at the beginning. It's like $5 for one ticket and 3 for $10. That's the.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the raffle tickets. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, they're $5 a piece or 3 for 10. So that
You're
will allow.
really getting a bargain on that then.
Well, that's it. And if you, for $10, you get three chances to win $10,000.
Right. All right. So I think we covered everything. I hope we covered everything except the fact saying, hey, come on down. That's Saturday, May 13th.
Rain or shine, rain or shine. Don't matter.
Well,
Got the
yeah,
protection
because
of the
that's why
act.
you guys actually went to Yak Arena because of the weather conditions.
Indeed. They were telling me that years ago it used to be in the parking lot across from the church, and that they used to be nailing and pinning tents into the parking lot and drilling holes in it and trying to fix them again and all that sort of thing. And a big shower of rain would come, or maybe a mini tornado.
You could always guarantee that,
Always
right?
guarantee that.
I mean, even the art fair, they have to have at least one day or two with. Yeah.
Yeah, so like now we're guaranteed with the Yak, it's a fantastic facility, and we can go in under the roof and we can stay warm and dry. And if we get a blast of heat, well, there's air conditioning, and if it's no air conditioning, if there's a blast of rain, well, we have a good
You're still covered.
sheet over us, so it's fantastic, you know.
Already.
Yeah.
And if you have a chance, they probably see you at the hospital too, don't they?
Almost every day.
Yeah.
I was down there today, and either myself or Father Stephen go to the hospital Monday to Friday for a number of hours every day to visit and to anoint the sick and to pray with the sick and to give comfort to the families as well. We understand that the sick may not be able to hear us all the time, or they may hear us, but family may not be able to acknowledge it. But it's the comfort to the family to be able to help them and assist them through times of loss and times of need, and allow them to know that as a community we're there with them. And the doctors and nurses do fantastic work. I call them the hands and feet of Jesus in action every day. That's what the doctors and nurses are. But when it comes to end of life care, there's only so much doctors and nurses can do. And that's when our pastoral care team comes together, and it steps up to the plate and it journeys with families. We can spend extra time with them, give them comfort, and it's a wonderful blessing as well to be able to give the sacraments to the sick and the dying who are asking for them, or their families are seeking them for them, to allow the mercy of God to give them a golden ticket, so that those who are preparing for heaven get a one-way ticket and straight to the eternal joy.
Okay, I'm getting at the Q sign. Our time is up. Thank you for coming, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Up, Down, and Around Town. Bye now.
Thank you.